Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. We are going to do another project pan update, and this is Partners in Cream, which runs from January 10th of 2023 to December 10th of 2023. And it was created by Steph Lyons and Dalyn from Outward Processing here on YouTube. And you select anywhere between 3 and 6 items, but I have selected 12 because I have a lot of cream items in my collection that I want to get use on. And I know if I selected with just like 3 to 6, I could hyper focus on those. But in the cream world, I kind of like to dabble in a bunch of different things and just continue to use different choices of stuff. You'll see as I go, there's quite a few lip products in here. And I mean, if you get my drift, it's like you use a different eyeshadow, you want a different kind of lipstick or whatever, or a different formula or whatever the situation is. So I feel like this gives me variety and I enjoy it. So the more items, the merrier for me. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So before I do that, there's monthly updates and quarterly refreshes if you want. I do not quarterly refresh because I want to make sure that I am continually using through my things so that I complete them. So let's go ahead and talk about my progress. So the first item I have is the Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Venus. And last update, we were up here and now we're down here. That's not a whole lot of use, but I have used quite a bit, and I am using, or I was using, about 5 glosses at the time. Now I still have, let me see, in projects total, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glosses. I will have 6 shortly because I'm adding one into this project, but usually about 5 at a time. And I was working on 2 other ones. So as you can see, I'm getting some use. I'm back down to 5. Then I'm going to be adding another one in. So it's only August. I have a few more months left in the year before this ends for December 10th. So about 3 more months. My goodness. About 3 more months before I can, I guess, call this project done until the next update or the next time this happens. Partners in Cream. But I'm very excited of all of the progress that I've got on this lip gloss. So this is almost halfway. We're almost, I would say halfway is about there. So we're so close to halfway. And I will definitely pull the stopper. This is an absolutely beautiful lip gloss to use. It's stunning. I love the formula. I love the shade. I love the look of it. It's very beautiful. I would repurchase this, and I would love to try a few different colors from Anastasia. I don't have a lot from them, but I have a few, and I don't need to buy anything right now. I need to use through what I have. And I was kindly gifted $4 in lip glosses from my friend Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty recently. And so I want to utilize those and all the ones I have in my collection before I start looking at buying more. The next one, oh, and all of these are for completing. Every single one of these items in this project I want to complete. The next is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. And this one, I wanted to get more use on it, but I haven't been wearing as much makeup because I was sick in June. I was sick a little bit in July, and then I went on a trip and didn't take this with me. So I still have only a little bit left. You can see I'm really doing well. I would like to see this for sure completed and emptied before the end of the project. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I would love to have this done before the end of the project. This had a huge pan in the center, and then I pulled it away from the edges and kind of combined it into the center. And you can see I'm stippling, and I'm already like starting to hit pan with the bristles. So there isn't that much left, but there's a lot in the respect that it's going to take me a bit to get to it while I'm using other primers as well in other projects. The next item we have is the Maybelline lipstick in the shade 222 Flush Punch. I actually did take this with me on my trip, and I loved using it. It was absolutely beautiful. You can see I have a lot of progress, and it shouldn't take me too long to finish this one, but because, again, I have lots of lipsticks in projects, it might take me a little longer than anticipated, only because I will be sharing the love with other things, but lots of progress on that one. And then we have the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Story. And this one is a very, very beautiful shade. This was gifted to me from Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. She won a giveaway from Samantha March, and she actually had this. So she kindly gifted this to me, and I am just so thankful. It is really, really nice. I love the color, and it's a nice formula, but I definitely don't get it as much love or give it as much love as I wish I could. So as long as I get some use, my goal is to complete it. It's not going to happen. I know that, but I want to just keep this in the project the whole year and see how much use I can get this year. I kind of wish I was tracking, but I'm not. The next one is the One Size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. Now you can see the product is eating away at the adhesive under the sticker that is like with the label. And hopefully, like, I think it's because this leaks when you spray it, because it is like an oily mist. It just kind of like drips down. But I really want to get this done very, very soon. There's next to nothing left in here. I mean, there's still quite a bit in here, but let's talk weights. That's a little bit easier to differentiate. So it was at 94.29 grams, and it is now at 91.15 grams. So I am using this quite a bit. I also have another makeup remover in projects, but I definitely try to give this the most love, because actually the other one I think is removed from a project now. So it's just this one. But I give this one the most love, which is why that other one didn't get as much as I had hoped. But this one is really good, especially for taking off swatches and stuff. It is very good, and I would like to repurchase, but I want to wait until I complete this and complete at least one more in my collection, because I do have a few makeup removers. So I don't need to keep buying when I already have some. The next item we have is the Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Cranberry. This is just a mini, and I got this at the CCS. I want to complete it. I know I'm not going to. I'm just trying to give this as much love as possible. It isn't really a typical Jen shade. I'm not, like, I wanted it because I heard Cranberry and I thought, oh my god, that's going to be a beautiful berry shade. It's a little more of a brown berry shade, and it's not really the shade that I go for, but I was trying to branch out, and I thought a mini would be perfect for that. So I will still try and use it, but it's not one that I'm like, I need to use this. I have a feeling I could potentially declutter this, but I'm not sure. I'm going to keep it in until the end of the project, and then I will make my decision. But currently, it's not a shade that I love. It's not a formula that I love. So I will keep it in mind. I'll see. I'll wear it again. My mind might change, but I think I just talk myself out of things and I don't use things enough. So I need to give it a little more love before I decide what I want to do with that. But I have used this one. I'm tracking this one. I've used it 8 times, and that's not a lot. The next one is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the shade 20S, which is a deluxe size sample. And I have currently used this one 16 times, and I want to complete this. I have actually used this one quite a bit, but I can't use it right now because technically it would probably work on my skin shade right now, but because I match my face to my body with my color, and I don't have my tanning drops on right now, that's kind of faded off, and I'm giving my skin some time to breathe after vacation and, you know, summer, and I wore a mask on the plane and everything, so my skin's sort of like mad at me right now, so I'm just giving it a couple days of rest. But this one is very nice. It's too bright for my current shade once I do my self tan. So I don't want to use this one yet, but I will keep it in because I will be able to use it in the next part of the year. And then we have the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Cream in the shade Medium. Now, I use this one a lot because, as you can see, I still have quite a bit in here, and my goal is to complete this before the end of the summer, or before end of fall anyway. And I really, 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 really want to get another foundation out. That would be so great. My goal was to get my foundations down to like 5, and then I bought a whole bunch because I started getting on a kick of foundation because I was using the samples and I was starting to really love using foundation. And then summer came and I barely wore foundation because in summer I never wear foundation. Like, it's very rare. I very rarely wear foundation in the summer. But this one is really nice. And it is a good shade for me right now because I am losing my tan. So this one does actually match me very nicely. but I have a lot more to use up. I need to get this used up. Like, it is substantially used, and I don't think it would take me that long. I could probably get this done in about a month, and I need to focus on that. So I'm going to try very, very hard to get that done in the next month or so. Oh, and we were at 39.34 grams, and we're now at 33.37. So I'm getting there. Next is Florence by Mills. This is a Cheek Me Later cream blush in the shade Pretty Pea, and my goal is, of course, to complete this. But you can see I have barely made any dips, but it is a really, really beautiful blush. It's just really pretty. I love the color. It's so nice. I actually didn't think I was going to like this, and I really do. So any progress I can make would be great. But I have a lot of cream blushing projects right now. And then, oh, and I've used that one 8 times. Next we have the Jouer Blush and Bloom Cheek and Lip Tint in the shade Peony. And this is like my shade. I know, like, the pink, the blue pink, baby pink, whatever you want to call it, is like a big thing right now. But for me, this has always been one of my very favorite shades, is like the very bright pink. And I love this, and I would buy a full size if I could. So, but I want to complete it, and it has a lot left. Next is the ColourPop eyeliner in Honeydew. I can't show you how much is left because it's broken. So I will just show you the color. It's a very light brightening shade for the inner, like, the waterline. Speaking of, my eyes are tearing like crazy. But it's really pretty. I like it a lot. And I just need to start using it more because I do want to have this out of my collection. And last but not least, I am going to show you the item that I am bringing in, because I had one item that was not brought in to equal 12 items total. And so I want to bring that back up to 12. And so I am going to bring one of the lip glosses in that Kim gave me. And this is the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Samantha. And it's just a really beautiful, like, cream, like nude cream sheer shade. So really nice for any color. And I'm going to definitely get through that. So very excited for that. I do love that formula, and I will definitely use all of that up. So that is everything I have for you guys. I apologize for the thing with my throat happening at the end here, but I don't know, my allergies are literally crazy in the last couple months, but fall is coming, so hopefully that will all die down soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I am really thankful for you guys leaving the comments in the previous videos. I really enjoy reading your comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.